anniversary, the 35th anniversary of Improper Conduct. It's a privilege for me to introduce him to you, and also we'll have, after the screening of the new version of Improper Conduct, a Q&A. Please welcome us. I would like everybody to engage in this conversation with Orlando later. And I know Alison gave you very important information about Orlando, but I would like to repeat a few things. As you know, he's a filmmaker, a scriptwriter, and a producer. In 1962, he co-directed PM, an experimental black and white film of under 15 minutes, featuring mostly working class people drinking and dancing in after-hour popular bars. The film was banned in Cuba because it presented before the eyes of the new government the worst of pre-revolutionary Havana. This was the time of the Bay of Pigs invasion. In 1979, he co-directed El Super, based on Ivana Costa's play of the same title. We have Ivana Costa with us here today too. In a few words, it was a slice of life from the perspective of frustrated Cuban exiles, a depiction of urban realism with good humor and an excellent cast. Then in 1984, Jimenez Leal joined forces with Oscar-winning Nestor Almendros for Days of Heaven to explore the Cuban government imprisonment of homosexuals, political dissidents, and Jehovah's Witnesses sent to labor camps under its policy of military units to aid production, better known as UMA. It was produced with the support of French television and won the Best Audience Award at the 1984 San Francisco Lesbian and Gay Film Festival. Also, to mention only two more prestigious awards, because the list is very long, it was selected as the best documentary of that year in the Barcelona Film Festival, and it was awarded the Grand Prix at the 12th International Human Rights Festival in Strasbourg, France. Much more recently, in collaboration with filmmaker Eliezer Jimenez Almeida, Orlando has restored and re-edited the film. This new version is the film that we are about to see. It should be mentioned that in 1992, Jimenez Leal made the documentary A8 about the trial and the execution of General Arnaldo Ochoa. The content of the documentary has become a book that has been published in Madrid. The history of Cuba has also been examined by Jimenez Leal in his 2000 documentary La Otra Cuba, through the stories of Cuban exiles of various vocations. However, all of his works, I believe that Improper Conduct is the documentary that best captures the gradual disenchantment of the Cuban people with the regime. Opening the film with interviews to the 10 dancers from the Cuban National Ballet Company who defected in Paris in 1966, and following interviews with prominent writers like Reynaldo Arenas, Roberto Padilla, and Susan Sontag, among others, Improper Conduct makes the viewer reflect very intensely upon the tragedy of the people whose dreams and expectations were betrayed, or have been, because it's still going on, have been betrayed by a system that became more dictatorial every day. A system that considered inadmissible to be different. But let us continue this conversation after the screening of the film. Thank you very much.